ain't got no superstars or nothing on this Titan team. Like Casey, he got the Browns. I got intelligence. Odell, Myles Garrett, Ward, Chubb, Baker. Jesus Christ.
Yo. I saw it too. I was like, what? Boy. Easy, I see stuff there. Oh, truck. Damn it, that was a good play though. Chris, are you streaming, bro? Oh, one of his ass. One of his ass. Dude, that triangle was literally, he said like 10 of them. And he was all along. I wouldn't have got sacked. Perfect.
Yo, Joe, I just DM'd you something. Tell me if you like that.
Oh my god, I suck, bro.
I made the one for Ben League too. Tell me, I just DM'd you.
Okay, what'd you do?
I said I DM'd you something. Tell me if you like it.
Oh my god, Rob. I'm sorry, bro. That sucks. Two field goals.
Yep, clean it up so I can clean it up. It'll take 2 seconds.
Oh my god, bro. What do you even touch him to? Oh, you're streaming, bro? Bad. Oh, Chris. I'm streaming, but Chris on his own.
No, that was I sent it to your DM.
It was on the main chat, so that's why I'm confused.
Yeah, no, it wasn't on YouTube. It was DM message I sent you. It's for your league.
Oh, I haven't popped up yet. Sure you sent it to me.
I just wrote something else to you.
A baby Donald. Fuck. Almost up.
Yo, where's
Oh
the
my God.
Browns dude?
I know. I need to go to kicking school and tackling school because this is trash. You had him, too. You had him. I knew you were going to him. Linebacker was too slow, bro. Ooh, that was dirty, bro. That was dirty.
Oh wow, the Browns got him. What the hell?
Browns got what?
Zeke.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why, but it's not like he has Nick Chubb and but whatever.
It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. You better call back up.
And, Coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake
Jesus
Erie.
Christ.
EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's try to get on the board.
Where are they, team?
Well, I learned how to kick.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Walker with a grab, left side.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. This is Dion Lewis, now in his 9th NFL season. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Be careful, man.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Working out of the gun, Mariota. There's the first NFL catch for the former Stanford man, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
And the Titans' first down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Throwing is Mariota. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Littleton picked up.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A 2nd down run with Lewis. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Yeah, well, here comes the field goal again. Good practice. One of these days I'll get it right.
From the red zone now, Mariota. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They go play action. Mariota escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get the ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Vertical. You got up there.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
On 2nd and 15 now.
Let's go, boy. Good deal.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Alert, 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 alert!
From the gun, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jayon Brown coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. On the return, Jackson.
Damn,
He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football. Mariota on 1st down. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Damn it.
Mariota now sets up the screen to Lewis. Finding room at the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different long night.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw Mariota. Eluded and a big loss. He's taken down. Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Mariota. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Defense has got to be good.
Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Man. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Just get back in the game. Yeah, right.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. They find some open field here. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
They needed a back.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. The give is to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Just fucking level Gurley, bro. Wow. Just fucking laid him out.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Jesus Christ.
And now Beckham, 28 yards. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A reminder, coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, that's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut, and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. He's going to rifle one, deep left shot. It's caught inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. A 1st down throw for Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Let's go, D.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. Flush to his right.
Mother,
And
yo.
finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jannard Avery. The outside linebacker coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down. But he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible
3 chances. I got 3
if they
field
decide to
goals.
go that route.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Zeke and Odell and Landry.
Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
What they paid for.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 2nd down.
Had him wide the fuck open, too.
Check 3. Pistol. Topper.
Elliott, toss right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ooh. Why,
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Well, you know how the badges are hidden or their development traits until they play $500 rookies
My
and
shit
shit.
just started bugging.
I was gonna say, I was at 150 in preseason. Damn.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He was looking for Landry that time, but now it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Let's go.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Off the play fake, Mariota.
Oh, I guess we threw the ball.
It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Forced out to his left. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. The crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
Let's get out that situation. This Brown team.
On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowl punter the last 2 years. That's Brett Kern to kick it for Tennessee. Back deep, Jarvis Landry.
Thank God he, you know what I'm saying? If he was
on his Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
Wrong person with these motherfuckers.
Why would he trade for Ezekiel Elliott?
That's crazy.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mariota to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
My game is up in the stream if y'all need
Cameron Meredith, 53 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point put through by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You know it's going to be. Nah, you know what it is?
The
You know what I realized?
field now as they will send this one away.
That, but not even that. you gotta like actually start him. You can't just put him in the depth chart. That's what I'm seeing at least. I don't know. Yeah, between us, like I think so.
I feel like one was like almost throwing a shot.
Because I started one of them like on my defense, and he got like 75. And then I kept putting one in every time.
Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field. And the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Yeah, like making formations, you know.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, they caught that?
End zone for a Browns touchdown.
Oh,
Jarvis Landry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are back within a score. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
No, I'm not slighting you. I'm being serious. Like,
all right, I will talk to you in a bit.
If he's that good, shit, I want him back.
And what a return. He's all the way down to the 30.
That strong return is setting him up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch.
25.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Got an open man, he completes it to Callaway. And down inside the 15 he goes. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A first down carry by Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield.
Take that.
End zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because 33 is a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Can't blame them, though.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Mariota.
Another one, Corey Coleman.
It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Dude, fucking Coleman didn't even make the top pick. I had to go for
What?
Like, I don't even know where he was. Yeah.
That makes things very difficult.
I can go for a 4th and inches, right? Or no?
Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Oh, really want. Oh.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. And it is incomplete.
He caught it.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for.
Oh, that was
and the
fucking
Browns are going to
huge.
get this thing back. Excellent field position.
That was huge. I might have fucked myself. I gotta play some good defense here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Check. Check 4.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs. Because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick
You got a whole lot of 7 and
He'll
7.
get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Play fake. Mariota.
Jesus fucking.
Here as he's taken
down.
Oh,
man, bro.
Myles Garrett coming in to drop him.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Throwing. Mariota.
Why he ain't running? What the fuck?
Taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
I gotta watch that replay. What the fuck just happened to him?
Came barreling in for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there.
Oh, got it. Let's go. Let's go. Keep playing around with me, my nigga. I'm gonna fucking break your niggas up.
Midfield at the 50-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
Being chased out left.
Got it. Let's go. Let's go! Not fucking with me, nigga. Get out of here. You crazy. You crazy. Niggas ain't fucking with me in this shit, man.
And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
Let's go. Let's go.
And now Mariota and the Titan offense, they're going to line up to go for 2. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
Let's go, man. What a fucking pass, nigga. What a ball.
Up to the
Talk about putting it where it needs to be.
His guys will go for 2 here. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job
listen, you got to get it done right now. This nigga team is just like,
interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
Probably going to be every week in this fucking league for me.
That particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
Know it's going to be hard, though. I mean, know it's going to be good, though, going from him and then getting on Brady. That shit going to feel like water.
2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They started
yeah, bro, they just tried to cheat me.
Okay.
Oh!
Breaks a tackle now. Finally brought down at the 38.
Oh, my God. How am I supposed to deal with this nigga, bro?
I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
From the 35.
Oh, that was my interception.
Mayfield.
Damn, good play, boy.
Almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards on the play, right? First down.
They tried to get me. They tried to get your boy.
Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? They'll run on first down. It's Elliott.
Just slow him down, man.
Not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Nah, just leave it. Give it to him. Got to.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Elliott, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They go back to Elliott.
Let's go.
Busy. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal.
Oh, my God, they've robbing the sugar pass.
Touchdown.
They just robbed the shit out of me. I knew it was going.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Damn. You gotta be a fight, man. Like this. I built for shit like this, though.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They begin with Henry.
Give him some. Give him some. Let's go.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters,
that's the door.
Eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. To throw is Mariota. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Dude, how does he take his man from a full-on blitz to being able to run back in time to play coverage? That's just crazy.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Bro, that wasn't me every time.
I think this is going to be on the Titans.
Don't worry about it. I'm about to leave in a little while.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Henry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nah. That's Myles Garrett. I'll shut up, go to the next play. Yeah, I know. You gotta be smart.
They go play action. Mariota.
I'm fucking, yo.
That's me. That's me. He's taken down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
53 is the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Motion.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I'm so mad at this game. It's crazy.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Steps away to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jannard Avery able to get in there for his second
like
sack.
Mario, you know what it is? Mariota don't have the
This is what happens when you get behind the chains.
Cam Newton in it,
like
you know what I'm saying?
When you have
People who got that shit.
passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
Like that little Russell Wilson, that little.
Right? Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're
Nah,
coming.
fuck all that.
And
I
you
ain't
never
about to
know
run with that
exactly
nigga and get
how.
cracked.
They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
And that's just me, bro. I understand what you would have did, yeah.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
180. Mike 54. Know your job. My touch.
Mayfield to throw. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Relax.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Got one play, Chris.
Now Mayfield.
There it is.
And this is going to be intercepted.
That's all I needed was that one play.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game.
Nah, Brown.
You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Following the interception here, Mariota.
What?
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw.
Stand that
the collision
shit. I'm
came
still
at the
getting used to that
exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Mariota to throw. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is
Mariota ain't got that fucking bullet on him. I need a fucking like
there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL.
It did, but I was going to throw it there, but I thought I was going to throw that touch, you know what I'm saying? And I was going to lob it up, but that's Ward over there. I was just a little.
But there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
I think I won either way. The win is on like 7.
The Titans on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point.
Yeah,
this is third and 9.
He had the shit for the whole game.
Mariota. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Unless he go for the ice and the ice.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout
he
on
might
the
have
field.
Fucked up. I think he called timeout too early. I didn't even come out.
On now is Ryan Succop for the field
it.
goal try. 3 for 3 so far, and a 4th would win it. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
What are you telling, nigga? I'm about to go take a nap. I'm tired as hell. I got work this morning. Lay my black ass down.
That's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get
fight that team. Yo, bro.
You don't want to play into
Hell,
overtime.
Baker, I destroyed Baker ass. 4 picks.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. It's good to have football back, isn't it?
My quarterback. Yo, don't start that shit, son. Bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready.
Uh-oh, DJ, you might earn you a spot out here.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know what makes Pops and Dave win. Still here, still in your ear with a stop so hot. You'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, ahead, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials.
Let me see what's going on. The ball so hard. I'm about to fuck with them.
Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We're giving the show, but can you rock it like rocket?
I gotta play Dirty after this. Yo, Dirty in our Division 2, man. It's me, you, B-Ron, and fucking We Stay Dirty. That's crazy. That's not even. That's stupid. That's like 3 champions in there. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Uh-oh, Sweat got an upgrade.
Stop.
Yo, this dude Sweat got another freaking speed upgrade. Yo, Sweat is 92 speed. That is not even realistic. Sweat. Yeah, I already know.